Shalom, family. All praises, glory, and honor goes to our power, Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahava Kakodash. Shalom to the brothers out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring the word, that's pushing the gospel of this great kingdom that's soon to come. Shalom to the sisters out there. Shalom to the sisters out there that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith and remaining faithful to their husbands and leading their and guiding their children. Shalom to the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the planet. Shalom to you all, Barakatha. Alright, so let's get into this lesson right here. This is this is basically a report on a man that that decided to take his own life. We've been going through this whole phase of what they call death by despair. Death by despair, where people are killing themselves through overdose. They're killing themselves by suicides of different forms and whatnot. And so we have this latest, and this one in particular is special because we're dealing with a wealthy individual. Because when you talk about death by despair, you're talking about those low level Edomites that that have no substantial income. They're making less than 100,000 a year and what have you. But this one is special because we have someone in basically a higher position than the rest. Someone who actually got that guap, as it were. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's actually got money. And, he took a dive. He took a nose dive head first down to the concrete. You know what I'm saying? It says a man, 64-year-old, jumps to his death from the 16th floor of a luxury Manhattan apartment building as the neighbors worry that coronavirus isolation could be to blame. No, it ain't just that. It ain't just that. My man's not gonna kill himself just because he's forced to stay inside of his house for more than 10 hours. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case. But to be fair, it doesn't give the ethnicity of this man, but I am highly inclined to believe that this is an Edomite because that's the spirit that Edom deals with. That's the spirit that Edom operates in. You know what I'm saying? When they get a little taste, you know what I'm saying, just a little taste of some hardship, they'll jump. They'll jump off that balcony. You know what I'm saying? They'll pull that trigger, blow their brains out. After they done blew the brains out of their wives and out of their wife and kids, you know what I'm saying? That's the spirit of Esau. That's the spirit of these Edomites, man, because they can't deal with pressure. They're not built Hebrew strong, you know what I'm saying? As it were, they're not built as strong as the Israelites, man. We got the hand of the Most High on us. You know what I'm saying? From so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and natives. And trust and believe there are still natives that's living, that's still alive here. You know what I'm saying? The manuscript says at least 12,000 is going to be coming from the tribe of Gad and the tribe of Reuben and the tribe of the tribe of Asher. You know what I'm saying? These so-called natives, so-called Hispanics, Latinos for a better way of describing them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they coming back. They coming back. They still here. They still here. Hell, a lot of them are mixed in with the southern tribes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are mixed in with the southern tribes. For example, my own line is mixed in with the tribe of Gad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we still here, man. We still here. The Most High know what He's doing, man. The Most High know what He's doing. He reserved a remnant of His people. But back on track, man. We talking about this one Edomite that decided to plunge to the abyss. I can't even imagine the demons that was on this man. You know what I'm saying? But what led to this? I'm certain. I'm almost certain. My man lost money. My man lost money in this market because this market has been doing nothing but nose diving for the past 3 weeks. Has been doing nothing but nose diving. You know what I'm saying? Stocks is just destroyed. Pensions, 401ks, it's all over. It's all over. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna tell me that these jokers that got that dough have not been hit. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this. Let me get a scripture real quick. I'm gonna get the book of James. It's the book of James, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. For your miseries that shall come upon you." See, verse 2 says, "Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth eaten." These jokers ain't got no riches legitimately. You know what I'm saying? Even if these jokers want to say, "Well, I inherited from my father," or "I built a business for myself," or what have you. You know what I'm saying? But you built a business on this land that was stolen. You see, it all comes back to their original sin, if you will. You know what I'm saying? When Esau took Jacob over and decided to create all this massive wealth for themselves. You know what I'm saying? The same way all the greatest empires of old have done. They have all become the greatest on the planet in their respective eras. Why? Because they had the Israelites in subjection. You see what I'm saying? It's no different. It's no different from the Babylonian Empire, no different from the Persian Empire, no different from the Assyrian Empire, the Greek, the Roman Empire. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same. It's all the same. They could not have gone to the top except for the Israelites coming down to the bottom. There was no other way. And because of this very formula, it always ends the same way. That empire goes down in dramatic fashion. Every single one of them go down in dramatic fashion. And the first step to destroying their empires is through their economy. And as a result of that, we see an implosion resulting in this in scenarios like this. You know what I'm saying? Where a man would plunge to death. You know what I'm saying? Or a man would hang himself or what have you. You know what I'm saying? It all goes back to that. It all goes back to that. It says your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth eaten. Verse 3, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you. Shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. And here we in the last days. And you look at all these jokers, man. You look at all these guys, these CEOs. These CEOs have been retiring, well, not retiring, but resigning from their positions left and right. I mean, we talking about hundreds of them, billionaires. You see what I'm saying? Billionaires just stepping away, and they trying to hide themselves. Ain't gonna hide yourself too long. Ain't gonna hide yourself too long, man. Ain't no way you can run. Ain't no way you can hide. You know what I'm saying? There's a report by Lisa Cabrera, where she said there's a record number of bunkers that's shooting through the roof. But you're not gonna hide from this. You're not gonna run. You're not gonna hide from what's coming. You see what I'm saying? And all these multi-billionaires, You think you can hide too? No, you can't hide. Cannot hide. Lord, when I'm gonna find the scripture. Um, you see what it got. I think it might be in Amos. Salaki, brethren, that's somebody outside with their loud ass engine. But let me see. Here we go. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 2. It says, though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. And though they go into captivity, before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them. And I will set mine eyes upon them for evil and not for good. This is the Most High. This is the Most High's message to all these elitists out there, these elite men that's going out there hiding themselves. You know what I'm saying? The Bill Gates of the world, the Warren Buffett's, the you know what I'm saying? All these crackers that's got all the money, and it ain't just these Edomites, man. It's all these other ones, the Elamites. You know what I'm saying? You got Moabites. Like when this coronavirus went down, you had all those wealthy Moabites leave the country. They ain't going. Most High gonna grab their ass. Y'all ain't escaping. It's gonna be beautiful. Y'all ain't getting up out of here, man. Oh man. My man lunged from the 16th floor. When this really hits you, he went down and he went flat. My man went plop. We get to this article. Oh man. It says a man was killed after jumping from a luxury Manhattan apartment block. The 64-year-old, who has yet to have been identified, jumped from the 16th floor of the Tribeca Park building on Chambers Street at around 11 p.m. on Friday. The man died instantly after landing in the building's courtyard, authorities said. Ooh. Some neighbors have said the apparent suicide could have been related to the state's regulation regarding coronavirus self-isolation and the current pandemic. Said, I came out to smoke a cigarette, and they told me someone jumped, one resident told the New York Post. She added, you have to be mentally strong to take on isolation. No, the hell you do. Y'all jokes retarded, man. Retarded. It's like, yeah, you know what? You actually do need the mental fortitude for this. You really do. If you're an Edomite, let me get this, because y'all, these crackers don't understand. They don't understand, dude. This is in their DNA, man. They cannot sit down. Damn it. This is Genesis chapter 25. Let me see. Chapter 25, Genesis 25 and 27 says, and the boys grew. I'm gonna start up. I'm gonna start up. Genesis 25:25. Let's get to the origins of this. And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out also, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when he bore them, where he bare them. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. You see, Esau can't stay isolated. Esau can't stay put. Esau does not know that. These Edomites do not know how to do that. They don't know how to stay at home and chill. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, where you think this term Netflix and chill came from? You see what I'm saying? That came from Jacob. That came from Jacob. The very entity that knows how to chill. Let me get this. Let me get this. A cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man. A plain man. Dwelling in tents. The only thing Jacob know how to do is chill, relax, just chill the hell out, and have a barbecue. Have a barbecue. The only thing Jacob's gonna have a hard time with is not having a party. That's the only problem Jacob gonna have with isolation. Jacob has no issue staying his ass home. None of these Israelites have an issue staying their asses home. Not these so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and natives. They don't have an issue staying their ass home. Look, you look at these Ishkarites, man. The only thing they need, you put a Corona in their hand and a TV in their face. They are straight. They straight. That's the tribe of Issachar, and you do the same thing with the tribe of Reuben, with the tribe of Ephraim. You see what I'm saying? Judah. Look, these niggas they ain't going nowhere, man. All we need is just to chill back. You know what I'm saying? Get a 40, relax, play some video games or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Jacob will always chill the hell out. Esau don't know how to sit still. He don't know how to sit still. You understand? He does not know how to sit still. Let me get this. Let me continue. She said, she added, you have to be mentally strong to take on isolation. Mentally strong to take on isolation. Man, you got to reflect on that. Mentally strong to take on isolation. When we left slavery, what was Jacob doing? All Jacob wanted to do was just chill. That's it. When we left those plantations, the only thing we wanted to do was relax and chill. Relax and chill. That's it. That's it. It's these Edomites that have not given us a break since. It's these Edomites that have not given us the time to chill at all. Every single year they got something up on us. Every single year. Nothing stops, man. Nothing stops with these heathens. It does not take mental strength for Jacob to be in isolation. It doesn't take that much. It really don't. It really don't. Let me continue. It says the uncertainty of what's going on, is the uncertainty of what's going to happen is scary. The uncertainty of what's going to happen is scary. You see, the uncertainty, the reason you guys are uncertain is because you don't read these scriptures, baby. You don't read these damn scriptures. My fault. These holy scriptures. These holy scriptures. Now, you can read the Quran, you can read that crap. It won't tell you nothing. But you read these holy scriptures, these pages of this holy book. You know everything of what's coming. You know everything of what's coming, man. You look around you, you sitting here, you see these shelves is emptied out, and you haven't a clue. You haven't a clue of what's happening. You ain't got a damn clue of what you looking at here. Why is this happening? What happened? Look, man, I'm gonna get this real quick. This is Second Ezra chapter 2. Second Ezra chapter 2, verse 22. Excuse me, Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. It's lucky. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Shall suddenly be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see those stores shelves empty? Y'all didn't know what the hell was going on. Y'all didn't know what was happening. See what I'm saying? You looked on the news. You looked on the news. You heard quarantines. You heard mandatory well, not nothing mandatory yet, but it's coming. But you heard what? You heard social distancing. All these buzzwords that got y'all worried. What comes next? You're gonna hear this trumpet. You're gonna hear the trumpet that's gonna give sound. What's that? These sirens, all that stuff. When you listen to the radio, they always do that test and they always give you a warning or some message from a government entity. You know what I'm saying? That terrifies the people. That terrifies the people. That makes them suddenly afraid. What do you think comes next? What do you think is coming next? Because if you read these scriptures, there is no uncertainty of what's going to happen. There is no uncertainty if you read these scriptures. Verse 24 of 2 Ezra chapter 6, it says, "At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies." Like enemies. See what I'm saying? They're going to fight one another like enemies. See, the brothers and the sisters out there that's listening to these videos, by these various camps, you know what I'm saying, getting edified and digging into these scriptures for themselves, they can clearly see what's coming. They can clearly see what's coming. You know what I'm saying? If that camp is teaching what's coming, unlike IUIC, Bishop Nathaniel does not teach them that Jacob's trouble is coming. You see what I'm saying? And his flock is going to be caught unaware. They're going to be caught unaware, and they're going to come to him. They're going to run to him for answers, and he ain't going to know what the hell to do. He ain't going to know what the hell to say to him. You see what I'm saying? But it said, they shall fight against another. A friend shall fight against a friend as they were enemies. As they were enemies. But what they're going to be fighting for? See what I'm saying? What they're going to be fighting for? Let me get this. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 15. It says, for the sword, and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. And swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. Niggas gonna be busting each other's houses open. Trying to get what? Provisions. Huh? Because ain't nobody gonna care about money no more. It ain't gonna mean nothing. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. They ain't going to pay attention to these cops. They ain't going to pay attention to what Trump says. They ain't going to pay attention to their governors. Huh? Their congressmen, they ain't going to pay attention to that. They don't care. They ain't going to care no more. They ain't going to care no more. Let me see. This is verse 18. Verse 18. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread. Because of the lack of bread. Huh? Ain't no uncertainty. Ain't no uncertainty of what's going to happen. No, we are certain this is finna kick off. We are certain of this. We are certain of this. Why? Because we dig into these scriptures and we taking heed to what the Most High says. We are taking heed to it. All right, I'm gonna cut this one out. I'm gonna cut this one out. I got something to show y'all. All right, y'all brothers, peek this. Y'all brothers, peek this one.
Yeah, what's coming? What to expect? On lockdown, you have no idea what's coming. What to expect when they start locking you down. Phase 1, the largest area of the UK will be declared as having most cases of the virus. This is what they'll do to convince the people. It will then be sealed off from the rest of the areas in the UK. It will become a quarantine red zoned area. You will only be allowed in if you live there. Phase 2, they will announce that all schools in the UK due to the virus will be closed for up to 16 weeks. They will do this under the warrant of a national emergency, a global crisis. Phase 3, all operations and treatments will get cancelled. Doctors' surgeries will be limiting all medication. People will be left to die, and I'm not trying to scare you, this will happen. Doctors have to decide who lives and who dies. They can also do this under the warrant of a national world emergency. Phase 3, all operations and treatments will get cancelled.
Boy, this heathen crying her eyes out. She crying her eyes out right now, man. Boy, this is amazing, man. This is beautiful because we seeing the fall of Babylon. We are seeing the fall of Babylon, dude. Oh, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. I gotta get a scripture on this, man. Whew. Oh boy, what do I want? What do I want? See, you see these heathens, man. They not ready for this. They not ready for this. They never were. They never were. Never were. I'm going to get 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 9. It says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways. And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. But despised it. See what I'm saying? You sitting here afraid. You petrified. You terrified. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Y'all did not take heed. What's wrong with y'all? The Most High is visiting this place. Jump up. Let me jump up. It says, this is verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Most High is visiting this place. He is visiting this place, man. Let's continue.
Phase 4, panic will start, and all the food that is left in the shops now will be rationed. They will do this because the food is running out and there's not enough food for everybody. They lied to you because it didn't want to riot on the streets of Britain by
Oh, whoa. Hold up. What'd she say?
running out and there's not enough food for everybody. They lied to you because it didn't want to riot on the streets of Britain by telling you that the food was running out.
They didn't want to riot. They didn't want no riots, did they? Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 3 says, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand, that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before us, even from the beginning. Even from the beginning. Uproars of the people's coming, baby. Uproars of the people is coming. You gonna find out, man. You see, when we saw a whole crowd gatherings, you know what I'm saying? That was what, protests, this and that, blah blah blah. That wasn't the real deal, man. The real deal is gonna come when they ain't got no food in them shelves. When they ain't got no more food in the cabinet. When they ain't got nothing else left in the fridge. What you gonna see? Niggas gonna jump out. Niggas gonna jump out in the streets, man. They gonna come after these stores. They gonna come after their neighbors' houses. They gonna come after every and anything, man. And I'm telling you right now, dude. I'm telling you right now, man. Y'all women about to be in trouble. Y'all women about to be in trouble because y'all gonna become a commodity as well. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now. Get yourselves together, man. Get your ass together. Get your ass together because this thing's coming. It ain't gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty for you. It's not gonna be pretty for none of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
They will start to limit your areas that you're able to visit in this country. This time, you will need to get your loved ones. This will be your last chance to go and get them when they start limiting access in the country. You will never see them again because you are going to be locked in for a lot longer than they're telling you. It's not going to be 14 days. All UK businesses will be ordered to close.
Ooh. It ain't gonna be no 14 days, man. They keep talking about 14-day mandated for quarantine. No, man, it ain't gonna be 14 days. Right now, Lisa Cabrera just reported this thing. The Department of Justice is secretly asking Congress for the power to detain Americans indefinitely. Their quote, their words are, quote, to suspend the Constitution. Here we are, baby. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, man. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able to. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Man, you're going to see a hell of a lot of mess going on here, man. Because it ain't just something that's going to take place in the UK, man. What you see in the UK, expect that to happen in America because it's an identical twin. See what I'm saying? America is Britain. See what I'm saying? What you see going on in the UK, you finna see it happen in America too. Possibly at a higher degree. Trust me when I say that. Trust me when I say that. You know what I'm saying? Why? Why? Because Americans have guns, damn it. Americans have guns. And they were not successful in taking guns away from these Americans. So what's going to happen? This thing's going to be even greater than what's going to happen in the UK, man. This is going to be times 2, times 15 even. Look, man, it's going to be a bloodbath out here. You're going to see some mess. You're gonna see some mess.
Everyone. Nobody gets a pass. And this will include all transport, and that's where you've got to get to your family now. You will not be able to drive around in your car either. Unless you've got a valid reason. And that will come with a catch as well. You will have to carry photo ID with you, and you will have to be able to justify where you are going. Phase 7, the government will now have armed police on the streets, and they will be setting up checkpoints, as well as drones that will be monitoring you from the air, and the CCTV cameras that you've already allowed to be put up on your streets.
You see, y'all thought this was a game. These 2/3 out here, man, they thought this was a game, man. They said, no, this will never happen in my lifetime. This place is too big to be, this place too big to be martial law and whatnot, man. Y'all are stupid. Y'all are stupid out here, man. Y'all are dumb as a bug, boy. Look, man, I ain't even got nothing else to say, dude. I ain't got nothing else to say. It's plenty to say, but I'm gonna just stop right here, man. I'm just stop right here, dude. Because, you know, Jake just play around all the time. That's all you guys do, man. That's all you guys do. Y'all 2/3 out there, man. Y'all just play and play and play. You know what I'm saying? Like the movie Friday. You know what I'm saying? Craig was telling Smokey. He said, "That's your problem. Ain't nobody playing but you." You go around the streets, up and down the streets all day playing. That's all you do out here, man. While the brothers out here been going hitting the streets, you know what I'm saying? While the brothers putting up videos, while brothers going left and right, spreading the truth of the gospel of the kingdom, man, that's on its way. Y'all I don't know, man. I need my pork. I need my shrimp. I need my lobster, my crab. I need my you know what I'm saying? I need that weed. I need my cigarettes. I need this. I need that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta hit that club. What you talking about? What you talking about? I gotta hit that club, man. Ain't none of that happening here, man. Ain't none of that happening here. That was over in China, or that was over in Russia, or that was over in UK, man. That ain't gonna happen here, dude. This is America. Y'all dumb. Y'all are dumb. Let me get that precept. That's all Jake loved to do is just play, play, play. Why are y'all playing, man? And now here we are. Everybody want answers. No, man. No. That's over with. That's over with. Y'all sitting here trusting in your oppressors. Trusting in oppression. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Jeremiah. Let's see if I want what I want is Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5 says, "Thus saith Yahawah, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from Yahawah." Whose heart departed from Yahawah. You see, y'all going, let's vote. Let's vote. Let's you know, oh, don't worry about it, man. The government's got this. The government's got this on lock and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? When Trump says, "Oh, this is just a flu," you know, it's gonna go away soon. People actually believed him. There was people who actually believed him when he said that garbage. You know what I'm saying? People are dunce. People are some dumb niggas, man. I can't believe this, dude. Let me see. This is Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because there are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, Yahawah, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Wamalak, Yahweh Shai. Nobody looks to the Holy One, Yahawah, in the name of his only begotten Son and King of this whole planet, Yahweh Shai. Nobody looks to him for power, for help, for control, for strength. Nobody looks to him. They talk about let's vote. Huh? They sitting here talking about, oh, all I gotta do is just stock up on all this paper towel and toilet tissue. Like wiping your ass 50 times a day is gonna fix the problem? No, man. No. The verse 3, Isaiah chapter 31, verse 3, it says, now the Egyptians are men. Now the Egyptians are men and not God. And their horses are flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fall together. You and the ones that you placing your hope in, you shall go together. It's just that simple. You shall go together. But all y'all that's seeing these signs happening, and you don't know what it is, you don't know why it's happening, you know what I'm saying? The only thing you guys can hope to do is go to these churches. You know what I'm saying? Go to these churches. Or go to Facebook. Maybe there's an answer on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? It's like my hairdresser. Excuse me, the lady that does my hair. You know what I'm saying? What she said was, she said, "Oh, I don't need to hear all that." You know what I'm saying? Brother trying to tell you what's coming, what's happening. She said, "Oh, I don't need to hear that." You know, if anything, I'll get my information from Facebook. That's what this is telling me. This is what she telling me. I'm gonna get my information from Facebook. You dumbass. You dumb. You are dumb. Facebook. What happened when they shut down Facebook? Cause it's gonna happen. What happened when they shut down Facebook and Twitter and Skype or whatever? What happens? Snapchat. What happens? What happens when they shut down social media and all this stuff that you put your trust in? What's going to happen? Because they're going to shut down everything. They're going to shut down YouTube. They're going to shut it all down. You're going to be looking for answers. And you're not going to find them, damn it. You are not going to find them. This is Amos. This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. It says, behold, the day is come, saith Yahawah, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahawah. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahawah, and shall not find it, and shall not find it. Let me get a precept on that. Cause y'all are really gonna be caught out here with no direction. With no direction. I ain't saying I know the answers, know all the answers. I ain't saying none of these brothers out here know the answers. No, we don't know the answers, but to trust in the Most High. That is the only answer. To trust in Him. To seek His face and to pray to Him always. Says pray without ceasing. Why don't y'all ever read these scripts, man? Pray without ceasing. Pray that the Most High guides you through this. It says, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom. Through much tribulation. You sitting here talk about now you want to read the Bible, or now you want to hear the prophets? No, man. The Most High finna shut our lips tight. finna shut our lips tight, cause now is coming where the time where Jacob's trouble is here, man. We entering into that. We are entering into Jacob's trouble and the famine of the word. The famine of the word is a part of Jacob's trouble, where these 2/3 will not have an answer because they did not read these scriptures, they did not take heed, they did not repent, and they go get caught out here. This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. It says, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Seek ye Yahawah while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto Yahawah, and he will have mercy upon him. And to our God, to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. For he will abundantly pardon." But that window of opportunity is closing, and it's closing rapidly. It's closing rapidly. Why? Because the Most High must hasten the days, man. He has to hasten the days for the elect's sake. For the elect's sake. Let me get this final precept, man. I'm going to get up out of here. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9. Let me get 2nd Ezra chapter 9. 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 9. Salaki. 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 9 says, and salt waters shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. You see what I'm saying? The hearing of this word, the gospel of the great kingdom, it will be gone. It will vanish. You see what I'm saying? The prophets are being tight-lipped. They are about to be tight-lipped very soon. Very soon. It's only starting with a quarantine. What happens? What happens soon? You see what I'm saying? When they shut down YouTube, when they shut down Facebook, when they shut down Twitter and all these other things that you trusting in, and you going out looking for the prophets, looking for somebody to break down these scriptures, it ain't gonna be happening no more. It ain't gonna be there no more. It ain't gonna be there. The famine of the word has come. The famine of the word has come. Let me say that again. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. You see what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be talking no more. Verse 10 says, and shall be sought of many. And shall be sought of many. Many people are going to come out looking for an answer. You see, because T.D. Jakes ain't give you no answer. He didn't prepare the people for this. Creflo Dollar did not prepare the people for this. You see what I'm saying? They did not prepare the people for Jacob's trouble. They did not prepare. Look around you. The alt-right, the Klan, they're all coming back. And it's about to be death out here. It's about to be dark out here. It's about to be nothing but pain out here. And they're going to look for answers. Ain't going to be there. Joel Osteen is not going to help you. Because he did not have the answers. He does not have the answers because he is ignorant. Because he don't know these scriptures. You see what I'm saying? What do all these false prophets have in common? 2 to 3 scriptures in your face, and the rest of these 2 hours is them talking to you about their own vain opinions. Nothing was broken down to you. No scriptures breaking down to you. No understanding. You understand? No understanding. And here you're going to be left out here questioning what now? But the window of opportunity is shut. Nothing else is coming. Nothing else coming. Nothing else coming. You goofy ass Christians out there, nothing is coming. Nothing's coming. Ain't no rapture's coming. Y'all been duped. Y'all been duped. God don't love everybody. Y'all been duped. Yahawah and his son, God and Jesus is not white. Y'all been duped. Their real names are Yahawah, Yahawah Shai. That's their names. That's their names. And y'all are going to be left out here with no clue of what to do. And y'all going to get judged. Y'all going to get caught up in this fire that's coming. Verse 10 again. Let me get this. Verse 10 it says, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon earth. One land also shall ask another, and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say, no. No. Everyone's gonna be looking for the scriptures. Everybody's gonna be looking for the answers. They ain't gonna find it. It ain't gonna find it. You read the book of Matthews, the 24th chapter. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And y'all are gonna see some mess out here. Y'all gonna see some madness. Some madness out here, dude. But you had your chance. The window of opportunity was open to you. As the scripture said. The scripture said, as liberty was yet open to them, they refused. They despised the laws and decided to do what they wanted to do. YOLO, do what thou wilt, all this garbage. And y'all gonna be caught out here with no place to go. No place to go. Shalom to y'all brothers out there. You know what I'm saying? Pushing the word, pushing the truth, laboring the word. You know what I'm saying? Continue to push the gospel of the kingdom. Shalom to the sisters out there that's remaining faithful true to the faith and faithful to their husbands and guiding their children. Shalom to Shalom to the 12 tribes that scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the planet. And I want to say, Kal Halal, Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawah Shai, Bahashem, Havakwadash. Shalom to y'all. Peace.